I can't believe 2021 is almost over, so that means today I'm going to be counting down the top 5 best and worst movies so far in 2021. Let's get into it. Before we get into this, quick disclaimer, I haven't seen a lot of big movies that were in theaters, or I just haven't gotten to some movies that would be on people's list. In the Heights, The Conjuring 3, Quiet Place Part 2, Wrath of Man, Nobody, basically any movie that was in the theaters this year I haven't really seen because, well, I haven't been in the theaters yet this year. I've also haven't seen Fast 9. I'm going to be seeing that real soon, but you know what? I've done enough talking. Let's get into the 5 worst. I'll do the 5 worst first, and then I'll do the 5 best movies. If you're a little thunder, it's because it's storming. Let's get into this list. And the 5th worst movie so far of 2021 is Lockdown, starring Anne Hathaway and Chiwetel Ejiofor. I still don't know how to pronounce his name very well. But anyway, this movie is a COVID movie, and most COVID movies suck because they're filmed with very little people. They don't work. And this movie doesn't work. It is so long and so boring. It doesn't fit the runtime at all. It goes on for way too long, and the ending product is just meh. The whole climax of them trying to steal a diamond doesn't work. It's done too quickly. There's so much buildup, and then it's done, and it's gone. The buildup takes too long, and the execution just doesn't work. And the 4th worst movie of 2021 so far is Bigfoot Family, an animated Netflix movie. Basically, 3 out of the 5 bad movies are Netflix movies, and Bigfoot Family is a Netflix movie. It's animated. It's bad. The voice acting sucks in here. The voices coming out of the characters don't fit what the characters look like. It's like deep voices coming out of small children. Also, it's overly kiddie, and the animation just doesn't work. And this movie I will never rewatch. I think it's a bad movie. I think it's I'll give it a 3 out of 10. I don't like Bigfoot Family. If you like it, that's fine. But it just doesn't work for me. The 3rd worst movie of 2021 so far is Earwig and the Witch. And the one reason why is because it's by Studio Ghibli, and it just doesn't work. The animation is absolutely horrible to look at for a studio that is this popular and makes this most of the time held up to the same standards of Pixar. So Studio Ghibli tried to do a CGI movie. It didn't work. It was pretty boring. You're just in like this one area, and it just doesn't work. Again, the animation is bad. If you like this movie, again, that's fine. I don't know many people who like Earwig and the Witch. I'm definitely not one of them, and Earwig and the Witch is the 3rd worst movie of 2021. But the 2nd worst movie of 2021 is a movie that I expected to actually love, and that's Outside the Wire. This is a movie with Anthony Mackie, and this movie is boring and slow. It's, again, a Netflix movie. It's really long. It's way too long, and it doesn't work. It's a weird kind of futuristic movie, and again, it's boring and slow. Like, what is with all these Netflix animation movies? I mean, not animation, just Netflix movies in general being boring and slow. Because this is definitely boring. It's slow. I was losing interest. I was checking my phone a lot. And I don't remember much about this movie. That just proves how bad of a movie this is. But easily, for me, in last place, I gave this a 1/2 star out of 5. About a 1 out of 10 movie. That's Thunder Force. I'm pretty sure I reviewed this movie, so you can check that out. I don't want to rant about this movie, but this movie sucks. It's horrible. I did not enjoy myself while watching this movie. It has a great cast with just bad acting, bad jokes, a stupid idea, and it doesn't work for me. And some of the references are cool, but overall, it's a bad movie, and that's why Thunder Force is the worst movie I've seen of 2021 so far. Now, to get into some positives. Number 5, Army of the Dead. I really thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I liked the heist zombie aspect. I thought that was really cool. I thought the cast was all phenomenal in this movie. It was a lot of the Suicide Squad, which I enjoy that movie. And yeah, this is just a really solid, fun action adventure movie. Now, coming in fourth place is The Mitchells versus the Machines. This was my number one movie until I saw three movies that are now on top of this. But The Mitchells versus the Machines, to me, is a 5 out of 5 movie. I think the animation is spectacular. I think the overall character designs, it's really like Spider-Verse, and I think that really is to its favor. I think this movie just works extremely well. And yeah, the animation, again, the story works. It's like if robots took over, that's a really fun idea to me, and the execution works really well. And I just got done watching this movie, but in third place I have Fatherhood. This is the new Kevin Hart movie on Netflix, and yeah, this movie is really good. I really enjoyed this movie. I actually loved this movie. I think it's a dramedy, it's a drama and a comedy, and the drama works extremely better than I thought it would. I haven't really seen Kevin Hart in a lot of serious roles, but he really does it works in his favor in this movie. When the comedy happens, it's relatable, it's funny, but it's not a comedy. It's more of a drama than with some humor sprinkled throughout. But that worked really well for me. This would be a 9.5 out of 10 movie. I absolutely love this. It was really heartfelt. Yeah, just check it out. It's on Netflix. In second place, I was debating if I should put this on here, but that is Bo Burnham Inside. This is a movie. It's an hour and a half. It doesn't feel like a comedy special. It should just be a movie. Because Netflix labels their crap wrong, because it should be a comedy special. And yeah, so Bo Burnham's Inside works really well in my opinion. I think this will be a movie that is forever looked upon. I think this will be a movie studied in film classes, because he does this. This is the best pandemic movie, I think, of all of them. I think it works really well. He plays with so much stuff. The songs are catchy. It's funny at parts. Like, some of the songs are like gut-bursting hilarious, but they also make you think. And he also does reactions and video games in here. It's just really fun, but it's not fun. So it's one of those movies where it's kind of, there's a fine line between funny and serious, and I thought it worked really well, and this is definitely one of my favorite movies of 2021. But in first place is Pixar's Luca. I'm not going to talk about this too much. I recently did a review. You can go check that out. But this really worked for me. I thought it's simpler compared to other Pixar works, but I think that's why it's so strong. It's just a slice of life. Two boys trying to get a Vespa, and that just works. Some Pixar movies are about rats being told by ghosts and controlling people by their hair. This one's just about two friends trying to get enough money to buy a Vespa, and that is why it works for me. The animation is beautiful, as always with Pixar. Not going to praise this much more, but there you have it, guys. There is my best and worst movies of 2021 so far. Thank you guys so much for watching. May the Force be with you.